tonight, could new life be coming to Buffalo's biggest hotel? Last night, we had the exclusive report on the new plans for the former Buffalo Grand, now branded as a Ramada by Wyndham. A lot of you, of course, know it as the Adams Mark, which it was for a long time. It's right by the 190 downtown, and it's been closed ever since an arson more than 15 months ago. The owner told Two on Your Side that he now plans to reopen the majority of the nearly 500 rooms as quickly as possible, hopefully for the busy summer season. But is that realistic? Jim Fink joins me now. He is a reporter with Buffalo Business First. And if you saw my story last night as we were kind of touring the hotel space, you may have seen Jim because you were there with me. You were questioning the owner as well. And as we talked to Harry Stinson, I wanted to have you on here to get your thoughts. He's a big ideas guy, right?
Yes, he is.
And he wants to turn this into something special. I think you get that sense from him.
I've known Harry for a long time, going back to when he tried to buy the Hotel Niagara in Niagara Falls and then the Central Terminal. I would say, when our little tour from last week, he was as most defiant and determined as I've ever seen him. Now, whether that translates into reality of fixing the hotel, I hope so, but there's a lot more questions than answers at this point.
Yeah, when we talk about the questions, I want to play a little bit here of the interview that we did with Stinson that I didn't get to include in the story yesterday. Listen to this and then I'll get your reaction to it. Going to wait just a second while we're kind of queuing that up here. Let's listen here to Harry Stinson. Are you confident you can get the money, the resources together to reopen?
Well, you ask any developer, you know, you have a grand scheme and then you figure out, oh, okay, I'll have to get some money. I'll do that. It's okay. I'm used to that. That's the development business. But frankly, you know, that's what we paid for our insurance policy for. We expected that they'd be there for us and we'd get it open. And clearly that's gone on a little too long. Can I count on the insurance? I don't know what I can count on with that. That's why we have to bite the bullet and get on with this.
Bite the bullet and get on with it, which means reopen the hotel while you keep the rest of it waiting to get that insurance money. You said there are a lot of questions. Chief among them would be paying for this, right?
Correct.
You asked him on the tour, you said, how much do you think it's going to cost you to get these maybe 400 hotel rooms up and running? He said, I don't know, $2-3 million bucks, but it's just a guess.
Yeah.
That's not a small amount of money. How do you see the money factoring into all this?
Well, the money is huge. In any development, bottom line, it always comes down to money.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's talked about this hotel having $50 million worth of damage, which is why he's going back and forth with travelers about this whole thing. And, I mean, you walk through it. There was clearly a lot of gut-wrenching damage. The ballroom, the kitchen area we were in, it was really devastated. I think it's going to cost a lot more than $3 million to get this up and running. Now, granted, the hotel rooms from the 4th floor up are pretty much turnkey, but the lobby is damaged from water, actually, not from the fire. As I said, the ballroom, the kitchen, all the amenities that you need for a hotel are not there. And let's face it, you can't flip a switch and turn around any development these days. There's supply chain issues, there's labor issues, there's money issues. Getting it ready by the summer, that's going to be a huge, huge, huge lift.
Yeah, and he's got to get his investors on board. I've only got about 30 seconds left here. I don't want to steal too much from Dave McKinley's thunder, because next at 6 he's going to have a report talking with Visit Buffalo Niagara. But it seems like we've added so many new hotels downtown, but taking these 500 out of downtown has hurt.
It has. It has hurt, and you'll probably hear this in Dave's report. They cannot book certain conventions because you can't have a convention in downtown Buffalo and expect the people to stay in Cheektowaga or Niagara Falls. Conventioneers want to be able to walk to the venue, and it's just it's a huge anchor. It's a huge Achilles heel for Patrick Kaler and the VBN folks.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge for him, no doubt. Jim Fink is a reporter with Business First, and make sure you go and read Jim's report on this as well. And hope you'll stay tuned. As I mentioned, our coverage on this topic continues next at 6 with Dave McKinley. Dave?